One evening, I was walking home from school. The sun was setting, and the sky was turning orange and pink. I decided to take a shortcut through the old cemetery. I had heard stories about it being haunted, but I didn't believe them. As I entered the cemetery, the air felt cooler. The trees were tall and their branches seemed to reach out like skeleton arms. The gravestones were covered in moss, and some were broken. It was very quiet and I could hear my own footsteps on the gravel path. I walked deeper into the cemetery looking at the names on the gravestones. Suddenly, I heard a soft whisper. I stopped and listened, but I couldn't understand what it was saying. I looked around, but there was no one there. I continued walking, trying to ignore the whispers, but they got louder and more urgent. It sounded like many voices all talking at once. My heart started to beat faster. I felt like someone, or something, was watching me. Suddenly I saw a figure standing by a large old tombstone. It was hard to see clearly in the fading light, but the figure seemed to be looking right at me. I felt a chill run down my spine. The whispers seemed to be coming from the figure. I wanted to run, but my legs felt heavy. The figure started to move towards me, and the whispers grew louder. I could hear them saying, "Help us." I took a step back, then another, and finally turned and ran as fast as I could. I didn't stop running until I was out of the cemetery. The whispers stopped and I felt a bit safer. I looked back, but the figure was gone. The cemetery was silent again, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I was still being watched. When I got home, I told my parents what happened. They said it was just my imagination, but I knew what I heard and saw. I never took that shortcut through the old cemetery again. Sometimes, when I walk by, I can still hear the whispers.